So did you see me asleep on stream? If you did, that means you were part of my social media experiment. Let me explain. Now, over the past few years, I've seen social media and what we like to watch as humans has changed quite a lot. Now, before we used to appreciate and watch people that had intelligence and they had talent and they actually put effort into the work now. But these days, it seems like we would just watch anything that is just kind of stupid, I guess. Now, on my wall, I started to see some people like asleep while they were streaming, and there was a lot of you watching it, and I couldn't understand why, because you know what annoyed me the most about this was that it was a picture. It was a damn picture of someone asleep. Now, if you're going to do this, and if you're going to make content like this, at least make it content, then put effort into it. Now, at least, so I wanted to try do this myself and see if I could do a little social experiment to see what would happen if I did it, right? But at least when I did it, I put effort into it and I actually made content out of it. And I'll explain why. Now, in both of these videos that I did, one, different clothings. Two, I did 2 different recordings on each one. And both for both of these, I actually did 3 different recordings and I had them set up on my system that I could play for different occasions. So I kind of had like, I recorded one that was kind of like the main loop that went around, but what that actually was, that was actually 3 different videos in one that I kind of had looped. And I even changed the order of which way it came round and put it in like a 10-minute kind of loop system. What I had here is on my stream deck, I actually had 3 different buttons for each different one. I had another one where I would kind of wake up slightly and thank someone for a gift, and then I would go back to sleep. And then I had another one when I was kind of coming to like hearing sounds and that. And what it would do is it would turn it on and off on my OBS. Now, I purposely added imperfections, and there was many big streamers and content creators out there that will show you, like Dan Schaefer and loads of them that have videos on this, that if you put imperfections in your video, it actually gets more engagement. And did it? Yes, it did. If you notice on the first one, I actually woke up at the end and actually played a game. I came to, I didn't have my headphones on and I didn't have my face lights on. Did anyone notice? No. No one even noticed that. Everyone was just more like invested that I woken up and I was actually playing the game. There was a bit of a problem when making one of them to make it more consistent. I got a damn Amazon delivery halfway through recording it, which you can see. So I had to go off and then come back, trying to get exactly the same position. That's just impossible. Plus, like I said, I wanted to make content and I wanted to make you guys talk, and imperfections make you guys talk. Now, the guys that were watching who were noticing the loops and even staying long enough to count and saying, oh, he's going to scratch his face here, do all that. Thank you. Because I don't think you realize that you actually just helping with my algorithm by staying in that much longer to see the loop and then to consistently talk about seeing the loop. You were actually helping me more than the people that came in and left. So thanks for that. The next day, I even wanted to try something completely different. So I started the stream awake, and then I slowly got a little bit more tired as it went on, then passed out. Now, the result of this one wasn't as good as the first one, because when the first one came out, I was asleep at the start. So it just got the attention right from the start, whereas this one, I'm asking you, I'm confused, because it started with me awake, it interacted with the chat, but then once I found asleep, the chat went up. God, that must be annoying. Here's the results, right, of me normal stream fight. If I'm interacting with the stream and just playing the game, loads of people you see just come in and out. It's not as much. Whereas when I was asleep, look how much engagement I got. I was asleep. Like, how does that make any sense? Now, what are your opinions on the NPC thing? Because obviously, NPC part, there is part of that is they are kind of adding some talent if they do it properly. But the ones that just don't even put any effort into it really annoys me, because it's like, if you're gonna do it, do it. You have to be an NPC. But the ones that really annoy me, oh my God, are the ones that are like, oh, I'm gonna do it, send some gifts. Like, those ones do annoy me, because when they're like attempting to do something, like, oh, I'm gonna put all these Mentos in a coat bottle you see here, or I'm gonna put this bolt on this stack, or I'm gonna complete this stack of cards. Those ones really annoy me. What is that? Like, what is that? Where's the content? I don't know myself. Do you find that entertaining? Let me know if you find those ones entertaining. Entertaining. Now, this is the one thing that I want your opinion on too. Some people, quite a few people, were saying about he's just farming for gifts. That's all he wants and stuff. It's almost the opposite. Now, at least I was asleep. I wasn't even asking. I wasn't even talking to ask for any gifts. You guys, the people that sent gifts, that was on their own accord. So all those people that sent gifts, thank you so much for doing it. You didn't have to. Like I said, no one's asked to. I wasn't asking you. I wasn't coming awake asking you to send me gifts. Whereas if you go on TikTok, mostly every single live TikTok is people screaming at you to send gifts and just send gifts, dude. Send gifts, guys. Come on. Like that. That's it. That's all they're doing. So please, I'm asking TikTok, please push more the people that are actually putting effort into their content, like actually making content and doing things that way. Because I cannot believe when I was asleep that I could see the amount of people it was being pushed to. It was being pushed tenfold compared to when I'm actually interacting with the stream, which makes no sense. Now, all I ask for you guys is in the comment, please. I really want to know your opinion on how you think social media is going and what you think about these sleeping streamers, because it intrigued me and I had to try see what I could do around it. But if you do like what you see, guys, I post content daily and I stream as many times as I can in the week. So please drop a follow, a like if you can. It helps me loads. My name is Stevolution. I appreciate all you guys coming by. Everyone have a goddamn amazing day. I love you guys. Peace out.